Yes, YouTube. Okay, I'm at the SMP, and the goal for today is to finish the black rum. Now, we've got limited time, probably got a couple of hours. So I've said this many times before, that ultimately I'd like to ride this today, but it might not happen, we'll just have to see. The main aim is to get it like finished. Great news, after filling the gap jump, look at that for bake off. So quite happy with that. It's getting a nice bit of sun before the leaves cover all the trees. A little bit dusty in places, but I'm sure we can work on that. The other thing that is going to go against me a little bit is I've just somehow managed to break the clamp to my seat post. No idea how, didn't hear anything, but yeah, noticed my saddle had spun, and look at that. First time that's ever happened. Anyway, enough about that. Oh, whilst we're on the subject of bikes, I also put some frame protection gear on, so I finally got my purple contours going on, which is something that I wanted to do. Yeah, let's get to the dig. Say hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Okay, so after a week of half decent weather, that's how much it's sunk from there to there. I did say it was about a foot every 2 weeks. That's less than half a foot, so I don't know, has it slowed down? Has it not been as warm as we thought it was going to be? I don't know. It is going down, but part of me kind of hoped I'd get here today and it'd be empty. Cool, right, let's get to it. somehow. This absolutely stinks, by the way. Wow, just found another resident at the SMP. Come and check this dude out. Don't know if he'll stick around. Oh, there's two of them. Oh. YouTube. Alright, so, a bit weird just cutting in like that. I went home, stayed at home after I pulled my back over here. So the last bit of footage that you've seen, I actually pulled a muscle in my left shoulder, and yeah, it came just at the start of a holiday, so I was gutted because I was going to spend the week getting this place absolutely boxed off, and the truth was I wasn't able to swing a maxle? That's not right, it's an axle. A mattocks, there you go. This is the first time I've been able to come back, which is like a whole week and 2 days since I was last here. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a bit of tidying up on the landing after the gap jump. You know, I'm sure it's like 7:20 now, so I've got a bet. I think sun sets at 8:05, and I've got about 20 minutes after that before it's pitch black, so I definitely don't think I'm going to get any riding in, but hopefully I'll get to do a bit of dirt work and get a little step closer to where we want to be at. But I do feel that within the next 1 or 2 visits here, we will definitely be sending the drop and the gap jump. Dave's really keen. But first things first, let's have a look at how the water situation is here. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't think it's any different to the last time I came here, a week and a half ago. Okay, so after a week of half decent weather, that's how much it's sunk from there to there. Seen it all before, haven't you? It's not what you want to see though, is it? I know, I know. That is all I had time. Can you see me? It's dark. I've pushed it for as late as I possibly could. Created a little roller in there. I don't know whether it'll stay, but I just had some excess dirt. I did think about putting a roller in there in the first place, but I felt like the run was a bit too short. It may end up getting taken back out, but for now I've put it in. and we'll see. Still some work on flattening this bit off here before the step up, so yeah, work in progress. Come back another day, finish that off, finish the step up off, and hopefully have enough daylight to ride the bloody thing. Cool. Alright, on to the next day then. Oh, one last thing, we might have some more residents. I think I found some badger holes right in the far corner of the SMP, and if I was to stay around long enough I might come across them. But yeah, I don't plan to stay here till dark. Well, till that dark. Can you see anything now? Alright, I'm going. Peace. Well, you're getting a few days into one here. So yeah, back at the SMP. I'm actually going away for a few days with the family, and I'm like meant to be packing up and getting all sorted and that, and all I had in the back of my mind was this place. I just kept thinking, oh, I can't believe it, like the sun's out, it's a perfect day, the drop-off's ready to be sent, the gap jump's ready to be sent, it's only the step up that's waiting to be finished, and it's just playing in my mind. And so anyway, I kind of got ready and then went, right, I'm just going to pop over the SMP for 40 minutes. So I'm over here now. Quick water check. Last time we looked at this, which was earlier on in the video, I put a little video in from, well, it's probably 2 weeks ago now. It is going down. It's just not going down at the rate I expected it to. So anyway, that's where we're at now. But you know, it was up here. It was up here. So yeah, it's happening. Badgers are over there in that bush. And if you can see a bit of dark side, but that's where the badgers are. So definitely going to leave that side alone. Okay, right. Let's start building the step up a little, and then we will see if I'm going to send the drop off. I haven't got much time. No time for messing around. Call it, do it. Simple as that. I also didn't want to do this without Dave, and I think I mentioned it in previous videos. I really wanted Dave. He's played a big part in getting this place set up with me, and I wanted to ride it with him for the first time. I messaged him this morning, last night, say I'm going to go over there tomorrow. Any chance you could come over? I feel like I'm going to send it. And as much as he wants to, he can't. And he knew that I wanted to do it with him, but he just said, look, if you feel to do it, just do it, and I'll do it next time I'm down there. So it don't feel so bad now. But I really wanted to do it with him. I guess the next video that we do down here, we can just do a session. So it'll be just a session in the place for the video. That's big, you know. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough speed going down that, which I should have. I'm definitely going to be able to send it. A little bit bumpy through here. Could be smoother. This is not so bad, it smooths out a bit. I'm not really taking off that yet. I feel like I want something to match it this side. And then, oh my god, I think I'm going to call this Pheasant's Drop, you know. I think it's called Pheasant's Drop. Pheasant's home is literally just there. I put a feather in there. It just makes sense, doesn't it? Do I climb down here to show you the full run? Oh my god. Kept the route in, keeping trees alive, you know what I'm saying? And then you land on here, and then you go running, well, not running, riding, and then scoop that. How does that look? That's a big gap, that is. 10 foot, I reckon. I know it was going dark when you looked at the footage last of me sort of scraping this out. Didn't quite get finished, but I think it'd be alright to ride it. I'd like to take a little bit more off here. And this is the roller I was talking about, which is totally in the wrong place at the minute, but it's just where I gathered the dirt, so it is what it is. Yeah, but the whole place is just like so dry now. Possibly a roller here. There's a bit of additional dirt, which I don't know whether it's going on top of there or going back further for a roller. And then you come up here, which obviously this is the next stage of work to be done. We're potentially going to put like a hipped landing here so that it sort of slopes down. So if you can imagine stepping up off the stepper, up into the air, landing onto something that you can just pump out of and jet across here. And weeks ago, one of the Love to Dig brothers put these berms in, and we've got, I think they're bluebells, you know. We've got bluebells about to come through the berm, so bluebells berm? I don't know. But they're quite big berms. Obviously needs finishing off here. That needs a bit of work. And then the other takeoff, which nobody's gone off yet. I think it still needs a little bit of work. It's obviously smaller. And then it sort of jets down there. Yeah. So there you have it. That's the SMP Black Run in its current state. More work to be done. More riding to be done. It's today the day. It's today the day. Is that a sign? At least I know they're close by. Should I do it now? Should I do it? Do you know what? I just forget the digging. I think I just need to focus on doing the drop. I need to switch to that mode. Wow. The time has come. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nervous. And if I wreck myself, I'm going to keep my phone in my pocket so I can make the phone call. But I am out here on my own, which isn't ideal. On top of that, I'll also be ruining a family weekend, because I'll be at the hospital. I guess I'm going to make this call now. If I do end up in the hospital, they ain't going to do it, are they? I was going to say, look, the family can just go without me, but they won't do it. I'm actually going to ruin the family weekend. So I guess I've either got to not do it, or I've absolutely got to make it. I've got to send. If I do it, I think I'm only going to do it the once, which is very much my way. Until I've got the likes of Dave here to ride with me and be there as a method of support if things do go wrong. And also we need to bat ideas off each other a little bit as to what the speed looks like, what's the pump, what's the pull up, what's the... yeah, all of that. I never analyse something so much. Like, you go to a trail centre or a jump park and you just do it, don't you? You trust in the builders, but I guess I'm not trusting myself very much. So is it time? That's the question. Is it time?
Switch to drop gap mode.
Rode that a few times. I think we're gonna have to, this is gonna have to come out. I think we're gonna just take all that for this landing. I'm going over here at the minute. I think it's because that bush is in the way. I have to swing around that. But anyway, that's a totally different video. Right, I think I've done everything that I need to without just keep going over and over the same thing. I think it's send or go home. It's time. Send or go home. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. I don't know what just happened. Okay, before I go and start my weekend away with the family, first of all, I am hyped and my heart's racing. I walked to this board, well, rode to this board with my bike about 4 times, I'd say. And I was like, oh, and each time I got to that, I was here and I was like, okay, I'll do it next time. Get to the other end, and I'm like, I can't remember what it looks like. And I've looked at it so many times, I was like, I can't remember what it looks like. Right, I need to roll down there again. So I rolled down there and I did that 4 times. And then that time, I pedalled into it. I got the first part wrong. I was like, it's alright. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to roll up to it again. And I got round that corner there and it weren't like anything happened. Something happened inside me. It just went, just do it, just do it. Whew. So when I came down the drop off, I was like, okay, I've done it. Do I just send this now? I need to, don't I? Because I need to know whether this speed allows me to get over it. So, do or die. Again, no idea where I took off. I know I wasn't that side. I was somewhere over here. My guess is there. Oh, and landing wise, I feel like I landed down here somewhere, you know. Particularly the front wheel. I think it was front wheel first. Totally overshot. I might have to build that up more, you know. And then if I build it up more, then it'll be more speed to get up that, won't it? So I believe I got this bit right, but I totally overshot the gap jump, which I wasn't expecting. I wish I'd have had a few camera angles set up. I think I didn't brake at all throughout the lot, so I've rode off this, sent it out, dipped it down. I think my front might have landed before my back on the drop down, and then over there, I just think I overcooked it, got out of shape, and it looked a bit awkward. That's my guessing. The rest of it does need work because I couldn't get up the step up. I'd have needed to put a couple of pedal strokes in. There's not enough space to put pedal strokes in, so that bump needs to go. Not that that slowed me down, or it needs to come this way. We need to get some more momentum out of it, or it needs to be smoother. I need to dig the ground out a little bit. I knew that the step up needed work. It was good that I managed to roll up it, but I couldn't send it onto the top of it, so definitely some work needed there. I risked it for a biscuit, and if it had gone wrong, honestly, you can imagine my missus would have been screwing, because she's so looking forward to this weekend. Shouldn't have done it really, but I got away with it, so it's okay. Just looking at the landing, it's all packed in so well, I can't even tell where I landed. Sick. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Share them with me. Let me know what you think. Apologies for the bright orange neon hoodie. No, I take it back. I'm not apologising. I love this hoodie. I just, because of how bright it is, I don't wear it enough. Relief, I guess, is how I feel right now. I feel relieved. It's been about 2 months, isn't it? January, February, March. Yeah, about 3 months that I've been coming over here building. And obviously we started with the blue run, which is just running along there. And then I started trying to get a picture for what the black run was going to look like. Left it alone, finished the blue, started the red. Then the water come in and ruined it all. And then said, right, okay, we're going to get the black done. So we've worked on the black. There's been weeks and weeks that have passed where we've worked on this black, where I've said we're going to send it today, and I haven't. And it's been 2 weeks in making just this video alone where I've been saying, yeah, I think today's the day we're going to send it, and I still haven't. It was about getting it right. It was about it being the right time of day, being daylight, great conditions and mindset. I do feel like I pressured myself into it a little bit because it was just playing on my mind today, and I'd got all the videos ready leading up to this point. It would have been ideal for Dave to have been here. I would have really liked to share this moment with him, but he did say go for it, so I am going to send this video to him straight away so he gets to see it. Anyway, point being, from the start I've been putting it off, and yeah, you start to question, because you turn it into a big thing. And I keep going on about this, that we all have these fears, and we all have a moment where we just stop and go, I can't do it. And you know, Ash is a prime example of that. But the truth is, we all go through it, just at different levels. That's all it is. And the more we increase our skill, the more we practice, the more our skill increases, and the more confident and comfortable we'll feel at doing these things. Oh, I think I just heard Mr. Pheasant then. He could have just witnessed some greatness. Anyway, so I'm going to end the video. I hope you're all satisfied and happy with what you've just seen. I guess the other bit is, you never got to see me send it off the actual takeoff, did you? There's a lot more angles to be had, isn't there? There's a lot more footage to be had. You are going to get to see it. In the next video, we will be sessioning the black line. It will start with a bit of work on fixing the step up. Once that's done, and maybe the berm over the other side, so we can carry on the run through. And then there's another gap jump over there, which we don't talk about a lot. It does belong to the Love to Dig brothers. Like, that's their little project over there, but they're not getting the same amount of time over here as I am. So it'd be nice to get the full running. But yeah, the next video, you're going to see me and Dave, maybe some others, but certainly me and Dave sessioning this run, and hopefully putting a bit of style into it. Yeah, anyway, thanks for following this journey. I hope you're as hyped as I am about sending it off. Please leave me some comments in the messages box, and yeah, tell me what you think. Yeah, that's it. I'm going. Peace out. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do it again, but I had to get the angle of that shot there. I don't know how good that was. Felt alright. At least I haven't just done it once. I feel more comfortable doing it. I'll go on holiday. Peace.